Good evening, friends. Welcome to our channel. Welcome to the topic today's post market analysis. And 19th October. Actually, as I have mentioned yesterday in a post market report, the day chart shows that there was a doji candle at the resistance level. So in the trend line resistance, so we may expect some sort of selling. We may expect this was my yesterday statement, just proved today. Though market opened with the gap up, but unable to sustain. Though total day it was a huge consolidation, crisscross selling, but afterwards around say 2 o'clock, market preferred to stay light. So all the I think most probably DAs and FIs would have, or either of them would have pressed the button, selling button. So from 2 o'clock onwards, there is a huge selling. Every 5 minutes, we could see a red candle. Even it tried to get some support at the level of around 18,460, but that is also couldn't help the market to sustain. Actually, it was later we found that there is a news about a border problem by China in Arunachal Pradesh, as they are accumulating their troops there to create some problems. And another one is North Korea's missile test, which has created some sort of issue in Japan. They have found some missiles in their outside of their economic zone, so that has created some sort of panic among the traders. So which would have created some panic selling, but actually it was much awaited one. Actually, people, as I told, from the past 7 days, market was in a huge rally from, as I mentioned yesterday, from 17,450 to 18,600 something. And today, if you take, it's around 18,593. So around 600. Probably 900 points move in a matter of 10 days, and successively, continuously, it has moved by 7 days. I think within 7 days, it has moved. So it was necessitated actually. People try to sell wherever they are in a good position, so they sold, and we have seen all the segment except IT in selling. Everywhere we can see a red line only. IT as usual, because of Nasdaq and good result, most of the companies have sustained and went up huge. Preferably, like, I could say one thing, as we have mentioned earlier also in our channel, that LTA, that is a L&T Infotech, which has moved by 17-18% intraday, but later closed at 16% up, and followed by LTTS, L&T Technology, around 6%, followed by emphasis of Coforge, like these type of IT companies have shown a very good performance today market. The crucial thing is, as I told yesterday, only if I have bought a huge yesterday and day before today. So if they would have purchased, which could change the sentiment from the panic to stay like that, that may be the mood the market may uphold. Or else, if they have sold again, then definitely it won't be a good sign. We may expect some sort of selling again. And if you check about the international market, from morning onwards, all global markets were either positive or slightly negative. But later around 2 o'clock, European market also good, though they have shown some sort of selling, but later they picked up and maintained their bullish momentum. If you check it, the closing time around DAX and CAC, both are good, and all futures market of US indices also good now. They are being in a green tick only. So we could expect that this type of volatility may continue further more days, which may create some sort of consolidation or selling also. As I mentioned, this as of now, if we are above this 18,200 or 18,100 or 18,200, it's good one. Suppose if there is a call, the next support will be 17,600 or 17,650, preferably. So if this ranges prevail, by this movement, then we can expect the market may sustain and may go up. In this moment, I think this is very much important to mention one more point. If you are having any good profit in any other counter, my idea is at least book some 30-40 percentage of your holding, so as to keep light, and let the remaining portion to run. As in the same time, this is also important. This is not a time to take any lump sum, investment, making in lump sum investment or taking huge position, because as we have mentioned earlier in so many times also, one more thing, Brent oil also steadily above $84. So that is also one of the aspect we should consider that factor also. That's not a good sign. Besides currency, Indian currency is okay, but except that, global side, US facing some sort of problem with other currency in exchange, and cryptocurrency or bonds, both are very much important to consider. In 10-year bond, US bond, the yield is maintaining 1.60. This is not a good sign. If it is, as I told, if it cross 1.67 or 1.70, which will definitely create some sort of selling, and the US taper, that is very much important, where there is some sort of certain, uncertainty is prevailing. If the Fed has to clarify this point very much, or else it may create some uncertainty in the mind of the investor, which would fuel the fire to create more selling. So my idea or my suggestions, better be cautious in your all decisions, and before taking any position, and better you just consult with your financial advisor before taking any financial decision. As of now, market says that be cautious, be light. So suppose if you want to take position, prefer and do SIP. This is my suggestions. I hope I have clarified some of my friends doubts through this. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.